And Amber will shake her head. You do make an interesting argument, but I personally would have to sadly disagree. And the dwarves all kind of nod at that point. Yes, to give him such a high rank would be more catastrophic than it might help. It would likely invoke those to attack him or to come back to us demanding higher ranks for themselves. The area is a powder keg as it is. We don't need to ignite it into full war, especially when we need them there to be steady to provide for the people of the area. And you don't
However,
really
you still
need an insight roll for that one to get the feeling that he actually means, in case something comes down, they want people there to be in the way. Mainly like an army to be there to fight instead of the army being worn out fighting each other.
at the same time you would need somebody with high enough rank to have the authority to be able to take these refugees, correct?
Oh, that is absolutely correct. However, we were thinking more that something along the lines of perhaps a count would be acceptable.
Serena's going to ask, would that forgo the need to be called before the council again in the future? It would probably be best if we didn't need to hold one of these every few weeks, just weeks to handle the refugees that come along.
Oh, of course. He would have rather well settings going through. In fact, aside from those who command the region, he would have one of the higher nobilities, and it would greatly aid him in the need to bring in the refugees and rule them. And it would also help prevent any and at this point he'll speak up as well. And it would also stop anyone I bring in from trying to question my authority.
That would be helpful. We don't need any problems from within as well as without.
Right? Yes, of course. So, does anyone oppose this decision? And the various people will go through the councils, and they'll kind of just kind of murmur to themselves as they try to think on this. If you all want to try to speak up and add any more to the discussion, feel free.
Definitely not. Serena's not got a place in politics, and this is more than enough for her.
I'm just waiting for this major part to get over before I actually make the comment I'm going to have to make. I'm obligated to. There's an obligation
I
here.
know what the comment you want to make is, and I'm waiting for it.
Oh God.
All right, and then nothing from Alana, I assume.
Oh, are you going to try and yell objection? No. Is that
Oh
too much?
hell no.
All right.
It's too much mean.
No.
Okay, so
There's no need to do it here.
All right, then. With no one else like speaking up, excuse me. And no one else speaking up, the council will eventually come to an agreement, and they'll kind of like speak up mostly in Dwarvish. And those of you who do understand Dwarvish, you'll realize that they are making a vote. And at the end of it, they all raise their hands to have the vote to see if Count is worthy to be his new rank. Raising their hands, you have the human, Zora will raise her hand. The gnome will raise his hand. Dragonborn will raise his hand. Amber will raise her hand. And then the Burn will raise his hand, and the other two dwarves will not. So that's going to be at a vote of 5-2, which will be an agreement so that, an agreement 5-2, and you can see them all doing this voting, even if only half of you can understand what they're doing exactly. And at the end of it, Amber will turn back to the group and nod again. And with that, it is decided. We will bestow upon you a new rank of Count Ashfield. Your father would have been very proud to see that his family line is indeed going somewhere. And the Baron just he stays silent at that. He doesn't really, his expressions does not change at all.
Okay.
All right. With that, of course, we will go through and make sure that all of the paperwork has gone through. We will provide you with a new signet ring to identify your new rank and nobility. and we will see about orchestrating transportation back to your home with all due haste. I do know you are loath to be away from home. And at that point, he'll speak up himself. I believe I will have my own transportation organized back. I have a friend who is quite skilled at fast transportation. I believe he will be able to use a spell to get us back even quicker.
And safer.
I hope that that's true. And you can kind of see him kind of like a little, like his face kind of just wavers a little bit because he's not. He's heard the report. Like you personally know that he's heard the reports of what went on through there, and like he's a little wary of the thing itself. But yeah, and with that, the majority of the little meeting there is taken care of. You can see that the dwarves are back to talking to themselves and probably getting ready to adjourn.
Now, if I can make one last suggestion, before this meeting does conclude.
Yes.
This trial. I believe this trial may need to be improved on slightly.
Oh, and what do you mean by that?
Well, apparently it was supposed to challenge us. However, an elf and a half-elf easily had no problems with this. Perhaps we should bring it up in standards to help
Serena's
to help work with people that might be overskilled for it in this day and age. It is
Serena's going to say.
virtual.
Serena's going to cut in and say, "Please ignore the elf. She's headstrong. She's headstrong and drunk on her pride for defeating a dwarven ritual. I thank you for your patience in dealing with us during this time."
And well, the rest of the dwarves, the scan kind of just seems to chuckle a little bit since she's only calling out dwarves. Zora just kind of shakes her head. The gnome kind of just looks among the dwarves, who kind of look. Most of the dwarves seem a little bit annoyed, angry, except for Amber, who's just kind of chuckling once more. Of course, my dear. Though, if you do really wish to see what a dwarf might really bring out, speak to me later on today, and I will show you what a dwarf can really do in a fight.
Kinky.
Oh my! No, that's not in game. Don't you dare!
So, in layman's terms, she just called you out, Falana.
Well, if you really want to challenge me that badly, I
Oh
suppose
my
I
God.
could lower myself to acknowledging
And,
your request.
Why do you play the
Falana.
elf so
Yeah,
hard?
Falana, roll. Actually, everyone can roll a perception if they want. I'll roll one for Lily because I know Jeeves is watching the stream as he works. So I'll roll one for
Oh
Lily.
my God! You can't let it go. You can't do it. You can't just leave the elf pride behind.
Nice.
Fast
So
perception.
The perception. All right. I'm not gonna bother rolling for the other ones. So Elana misses this completely, but the other three of you can kind of see the Baron trying to get Falana to stop. Not
Yeah.
because, and from the expression on his face, you get the feeling that he's not doing this for his sake. He's doing it for her sake.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Is Falana still intending to do this? Is she still wanting to? Is she gonna keep talking at Amber over this?
A friendly duel, no blood drawn, just a proof to who's better, myself or yourself.
Very well. We will meet. Oh, let's figure we shall meet in 2 hours' time. I do believe you'll still be here at least by then. Is that not true, Klaus? And Ashfield will nod with his he'll have his hand on his forehead and he'll shake his head. Yes, we'll still be here at then. You're a fool, you know that, right? And he's glancing back at Falana when he says this.
Should be easy enough to take her down.
All right. And with
We're going
that,
to die.
unless anyone else has something to say, that will be the meeting adjourned.
That's definitely.
After Falana accepted, Alana's gonna go. Taking bets.
Yeah. Just like the smallest girl in the party, just completely stoically saying, "Taking bets."
All right, and as you're all kind of adjourned, like you have like a few of the guards kind of chuckling. They all seem like too nervous to actually go up and like take bets. Though you can see like the Baron kind of as he walks by, he'll hand you 5 gold pieces and say he's put it on Amber.
Oh my god.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I should probably write this down.
Keep in
Yeah,
mind
right,
though
this-
that he knows this woman pretty well, even if it's been a while since
Yeah.
he's met her. So it's not going to be an idle warning that he was telling Falana to back off.
Trying to get Falana to back off is an exercise in freaking futility.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, so you do have probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get around ready for that, Falana. As for everyone else, the Baron's gonna ask Azul if she can find that ley line, and he'll give her the sending stone to contact Chase and thereby Arashi, so that they could get them called over, so that they can leave afterwards.
Yeah. So if Azul's going alone, if so, Surina can go with her if need be.
Alright, since I'm going for non-lethal with some blade job
Hello.
question, I'm going to have to use a quarterstaff of Soleil.
You're probably gonna want to go a little, like, and if you're as you're making all these preparations for like more non-lethal stuff, you can kind of see the Baron also kind of he walks up against you, and he's gonna make the suggestion flat out: if you're intending to fight her, go all out.
Don't hold back.
Really not? However, I believe this would be more effective than perhaps a sword in this situation.
Needs level of confidence in Falana. 10 gold pieces on Amber winning in one shot.
It won't be in one shot, but it won't be hard at all.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
This
some
is-
blade slightly better. Okay.
Oh my
By one. Okay.
You play the elf way too goddamn well.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I can't complain too much for playing to your character, but it's just like, my god. My god.
All right, so Azul kind of run off on her own, trying to track down ley lines and everything, make sure that's all taken care of. And you're eventually gonna have the chance. Is anyone else gonna do anything in the intermediate time between this and the actual fight?
I don't think Serena's already tapped this place out for information, what little of it there is, and she's not going to do much except for maybe. No. She'll keep her Thunderbrand as it is. What are you doing?
I'm tormenting the dog.
Don't torment the dog with the mic on.
Sorry.
Don't hit the dog at all. I will hurt you.
No, she's like gone part alligator and she's like holding her mouth open, going after my hand.
Ooh,
All right.
I just looked at Discord.
Yeah.
But
Lily's betting on Amber winning.
Yeah.
All right. So, if there's
you
nothing
know,
else
no
that's-
bets against me. This is just money for Elana.
Yeah. There's been no bets done on Falana's side at this, because really, I think everyone wants to see Falana get beaten by this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Serena doesn't want her killed, but she also wants her to take it down a peg. But this probably won't cause her to get over her obsession with trying to better the dwarves. She'll just get bitter.
regardless, I don't think anyone
Get
else
better,
is
get better.
willing to do was wanting to do anything in the intermediate time. That sound correct?
I don't have anything.
All right. And when the time comes, 2 hours later, you see Amber walking around, and she kind of smiles at you, and she nods over at like a little arena thing. It's like it's not really an arena per se. It's more just like the entry hall for the council chamber. So it's like underneath the ceiling. There's the big pillars on the various sides, and she'll kind of look around and think, let me think. Shall we do just a normal fight, or whomever gets thrown out of this arena first?
Hmm.
Were you planning for this fight, by the way, Silver?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't have a sheet ready, but I know what character. I know what she is. So I have
Oh, my.
stats. Like I have stats, but I don't have them in a sheet.
Perhaps just a normal fight.
A normal fight?
Yeah, I don't want to make it unfair for you.
Oh, of course. Unfair for me. I shall keep that in mind. Shall we begin?
Is anybody else putting any bets down?
No,
I guess
Serena's
Zul, yeah,
fine.
Zul's headed off. You'll see like there's kind of a few younger dwarves who are kind of betting, and most of the bets are going on Amber. You see that there is a lonely human there who puts 50 gold on Falana with the hope that he could make a killing if Falana actually wins. But he doesn't he looks wealthy enough that he wouldn't be sad if he misses the gold, but he realizes he could make a killing if she actually wins.
Yeah. I just realized, how am I going to pay for everyone that wins?
Uh,
So I said it as a joke, but then everybody went on to it.
Well, this is
that's
what
why
happens.
you don't say it as a joke.
Well,
All
This
right.
is why the little kid doesn't say these things as a joke, because she's too serious. Everybody takes her seriously.
I know.
All right then. So, and she'll kind of nod, going out to get ready, and as she goes out to get ready, she closes up the umbrella that she usually carries around with her, seals it up, twists the handle, and pulls it out, revealing a rapier.
okay.
Rapier
She-
dwarf.
A rapier wielding dwarf. This is a new one.
Are
Alright.
you impressed yet? Are you not into? Sorry, I'll be quiet.
You know what? I'll draw the sunblade.
And she'll kind of eye the sunblade a little bit. Interesting. Shall we begin?
But of course.
All right then. So I guess we're gonna roll an initiative.
Yep, once I click on Falana and we'll go. Hey.
All right. I don't
Of course.
actually have
Of course.
a token prepared for her, so I'm just gonna use.
A blank line that has her name. Like,
Yeah, I could do that, I think.
it's nice and simple to add an initiative line.
Yeah, and she would have rolled pretty well.
Of course, because I rolled jack crap.
All right. And the first
roll
thing you
20
do
hates
is
everyone.
she'll kind of make a slight little bow for the start of the thing. She sees that you've drawn out the. I'm assuming currently it's still just the empty hilt. They haven't
Yeah.
activated it yet, but she eyes it with what you believe to be a knowing glare, as if she recognizes the blade itself. Like not the blade itself, but what it is. And with
Yeah.
that, she will dash forward, surprisingly quick for someone of such a small stature, and she will jab at you twice with her rapier. And she will. What is your AC again? Your
17 should be.
Your AC should be 17. Let me just change this real quick, because your AC should be AC, not AC no armor.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps defaulting back.
Because this was a different token. So your AC
Maybe.
should be 17. And let me see. Both of those will hit as she rushes forward, stabbing twice into you, once then the other, and she will do. Oh, how much damage will she do?
Actually, no. No, I wouldn't have it. Never mind.
She will deal. Where are the D? Rapier's D8, right?
I believe so.
I believe it is. I gotta double check though.
It's either D8 or D10.
I don't think it's D10.
though.
I think it's D8.
It's probably D8, yeah.
Yeah, it's D8. All right. So she will.
Is that your computer fan I just heard?
I think it was the computer fan we just searched. So she will dash forward with a rapier on both hits, and she will. Oh, nice. So that's 14. She will deal 22 points of damage as she stabs you through the side twice with a rapier.
Okay.
And with that, she kind of just smiles and takes a half step away. So she's 10 feet away now.
Alright. And because I'm not too worried about it right now, I'm going to go ahead and use this once I scroll down. Boop! Since it's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And attack two-handed. Once I get back to the right page. I need to figure out a better way to do this.
Yeah.
One of these days.
I like how Falana has just gone like completely min-maxy and a whole bunch of different classes to get a whole bunch of different skills.
Not really.
All right, as you go forward with the Sunblade, you'll swing at her, and you will indeed be able to hit her. And with that, you will be able to do a decent bit of damage. All right, let me just record that. All right. Yeah, and it looks like as the Sunblade cuts through her, she kind of grits her teeth in pain as the blade manages to like sear through her arm a little bit, and she kind of rolls away from it. And on her next turn, she kind of brings up her rapier once more, and she stabs at you twice. And the one goes horribly wide, as the other one, and catching herself, she twists around, brings the rapier back again, and she stabs right through your gut. And this one hits directly in the middle of you, and it will do, oh nice, will do 12 damage.
Okay, not done yet.
Yep. And it'll be back to your turn again.
Alright, and... No, staying away from that page. Alright. Well, if I don't have any option, I'm going to go ahead and... Is it possible to still attack defensively?
No, I don't believe it is.
I thought it was like disadvantage for... I don't know what it was.
I don't know for sure, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, I'll avoid doing that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be dropped after this most likely. Guess I'm gonna miss. That miss. Holy
Yep,
shit,
that
that
will
missed.
indeed miss. And your second swipe comes through, and she's she's seen how you fight at this point, so she's able to kind of use her rapier, and she doesn't go for the blade to try to stop it, since it's a blade of pure light. She instead reaches forward and hits your hilt off to the side to make the attack miss her. And with that, she once more reels around on her feet, and she goes in for more attacks. And the first one once again misses just barely, but the second one catches you just on the side of your arm, and it goes through, dealing 7 damage.
Okay.
Is that exactly? No, you have one left.
Exactly.
And she will ask, "Do you yield?"
I yelled.
And she will nod. She will put the sword back into her umbrella and put that back up.
Alright. Put away the sunblade.
And she's kind of walking away from you at this point, even before you put the sunblade on. I suggest the next time that you expect that we are all so weak that you realize otherwise.
I just said the trial was out of date. It doesn't take into account current people's skills.
That is true. And she'll continue to walk away.
And because I can, that would be Surina. Well, I do, but because I don't suspect Surina's actually going to help out with this one right away, just in case. Oh. God damn it! Why does it keep doing that?
Because you're not erasing the
No.
one.
You're
I
being
did.
patient.
I pressed 2, right? And then the 1 key stuck.
Man, that's a low heal, man.
Yeah, it is. It's a
You
real
know
low
what?
heal.
It actually kind of is.
That's kind of funny. It just took out the 1 and the 0 in the middle.
This one's lower than what that would have been. So, I'll take the 12.
How much money overall did I end up losing?
From all the bets that were being done and that you had to pay out, I'm going to say you ended up losing about
To be
250 gold
fair,
pieces.
To be fair, what they were betting on, since it was pretty much one-sided, and there was no bets really against Falana except
There
for
was
50
one bet
gold,
against, so...
all you have to do is break out that 50 gold.
Yeah,
to
so
them.
you break out the 50, like, you give back everyone the money that had bet in, and you split up that 50 gold accordingly. So you actually don't lose any money, but you didn't actually make any because you didn't have like, any cut to take.
Yeah. Darn.
That's like the
fun if it
advantage
worked.
of actually dealing with bets is most of the time you can't really lose money if you're managing the bets.
Yeah.
All right. And it's around this time like Azul will kind of come back. And when Azul returns, you see that actually... yeah, because this is going to be about it's going to be an hour after that, so it'll be 3 hours after Azul left. And she'll return at this point, and when she comes back, you'll see that Arashi is with her.
Hey, blacksmith bro.
So this is the Dwarven city. Quaint.
A little too lacking in clean for my taste.
Yes, well, you would never have really been happy in this center town anyway, so I apologize if I don't take your word with too much measure of importance.
I'm just saying, it doesn't feel like there's any trees here, so it feels dead.
And that is something I could agree to, actually. So, are you all ready to head back?
Yes.
Then shall we get going?
Sure.
And Klaus is going to kind of nod as well at this, like, yes, let's get going before she decides to fight another dwarf here. Oh, she decided to fight a dwarf here. And they look over at Falana. How did that go?
It was only the High Councilwoman.
And how did the fight go?
I did strike her.
Once.
However, striking her with her experience in itself proves that perhaps she's losing her touch and might need to practice in her own arts.
And he kind of looks thoughtfully at this, and Klaus, Ashfield, he'll kind of nod at this. That probably is true. She hasn't fought properly in probably decades.
I wasn't expecting to win. I just wanted to at least prove I could actually strike her.
Yes.
doing so.
Try and save your pride, Elf.
Everyone, roll insight to see if she's just bullshitting to save face.
Except she's not. She struck somebody who's supposed to be more experienced than her.
Amber never claimed to be more experienced than you.
However, she's High Councilwoman, which means she should be several hundred years old.
Okay, here's the other thing.
Yeah.
Are you expecting thereby that every politician is an amazing fighter?
No, however, with a dwarf, they should be.
Why would a elf think anything highly of a dwarf?
Exactly. You're not-
Dwarves
you're
are
just-
barbaric
you're just trying to
creatures
say-
that rely on strength to prove their rank.
No, you're just
Plus-
trying to save face desperately, and you're digging yourself into a deeper hole. Don't.
Except I'm doing a good job at it.
Yeah, you're doing a good job of digging that hole, dear. We're trying to give you a way out, but you just keep on taking that shovel to the dirt.
Anyways, I have struck her. And if she knew Ashfield here, that shouldn't have been possible.
Oh my
And he'll
god.
kind of look down at her again. You remember I said we met when she hired me to help her deal with something, not that she dealt with it herself. she did still seek out adventurers to aid her. Just because she has some fighting skill does not mean she is a true blue adventurer.
However, you sought out
No idea what you're
adventures
talking
yourself.
about. Oh my god.
You have an eye for it, which means you have experience for it. I believe the same applies with her.
Yes, perhaps. Let us get going. The device is prepared to go. And rush we not. Yes. We have a hidden little cave a ways down the road. Just need to head there. We'll get headed back fairly quickly. I believe everyone will be happy to see you once more. Chase was rather happy to receive the message.
Hmm.
Alright.
And I'm supposing nobody else has anything else to hold them in here in order to keep them linger in town a little longer.
Nah, this place actually bores her.
All right, then.
Alana.
And with
Everything
all
bores
that
her.
taken care of, it will be time for everyone to return back to Ashenport. And let me move everyone over to the Ashenport map.
Teleportation!
All right. So you're all going to return back to Ashenport again. Oh yeah, Falana's wounded on... Why is Falana wounded on this map?
It's because the tokens
Because
carry
you're
over.
just carrying over HP, and HP is on the character sheet, not on the token.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You healed yourself. That's right.
Yeah, I just haven't healed yet.
Yeah, you healed
Oh,
yourself
that's-
a little bit, not fully.
Yeah.
And you return to this cave, and you climb into the apparatus, which has just kind of been sitting there, waiting in the cave, hidden rather well, you admit. He seemed to take a rather intimate amount of care to make sure that nobody discovered it while they were here. And you all load into it, and is Elana gonna try to take the command seat?
From the on their apparatus?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's her,
All right,
it's
well,
her thing.
Yeah, Alana will take the one seat. Arashi will sit down in the other one, since it is a two-seat
My-
pilot deal.
Serena will just relax in the back. Let other people do the walking and